Good afternoon. This is a Welsh folk song, Watching the Wheat, and it has an incredible history with everyone here as well as this lovely soprano that we celebrate. I first heard it in this hall at a recital sung by a soprano in a beautiful white chiffon gown. I had never heard such musical singing in my life, and she got to this song, and we were all sobbing by the end. We had heard it for the first time. I was shy then. Obviously, I'm the shy retiring one in the group. But I was 16 years old, and I was familiar with this institution and this state, because I am old enough to say I went to Roosevelt when it was a high school, which makes me 39. But anyway, she got to the end of this, and I absolutely fell in love. And of course, that beautiful soprano was one Emily Boyd Lowe. It was arranged by a Welshman. For those of you that may have met him, Gwyn Arch. He was this tall and talked very fast. Wait a minute, we must get on the bus now. We must go on tour. And that's how he related to us. I next heard it when we were on tour in England. And the day before, we walked on the Derbyshire moors. And it was covered in the most beautiful heather you've ever seen. Next day, we go to the concert, and it is Gwyn's Girls Choir. And he did this arrangement. It gave such incredible meaning to a line in the song about Nancy being fair as the morning dew upon the mountain heather. He brought that group here a couple of years later, and they toured all over the country, and they did a concert at the Waldorf School near my home, and we gave a wonderful reception for them, and Derek's two boys were here, Martin and David, right? Yes. Derek Hyde, who was one of our conductors as well. They were visiting, and we had this wonderful reception, and it was the last thing that I saw George Perot. He came to our concert, for those of you that remember him. It is a song about a young man walking amongst the mountain, simple boy, and he sees the most beautiful girl, Nancy. But she comes from a family of wealth and fortune. So since he was told she would never live with him, he left her. A story of unrequited love. And every time he walks amongst the moors, walks amongst the mountain heather, he thought of the beautiful, fair Nancy.